I can't believe this thing is still going.
Do what?
I can't believe that thing's still going.
Oh, yeah, no kidding, right? Yeah, it feels like it's made out of nothing.
For real. Wow.
1, 2, there I am. So.
All
right. Well, hello there, Kate. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
Anything new?
Let's see. I went to the doctor.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, I got blood work done.
Ooh, neat.
The girl.
You still have some?
They took 12 vials. That
Oh,
were
my God.
That big.
12 vials.
12. They weren't like the
Yeesh.
little ones.
Yeah.
That big. And
They
I was
give
like,
you the cookies and some orange juice afterwards?
seriously. And then the sweet nurse, she
Yeah.
couldn't get it in this arm.
Mm-hmm.
She couldn't get it in this arm. So she had to go call another nurse.
Yeah.
And she finally got me.
Yeah, I have that same issue. Like, they can't ever find my veins. Yeah.
And yeah, it was.
Everything good?
So I'm doing testing because I have mold in my body.
Yuck.
Yeah, a lot of people
Why
do.
you do that?
I don't know. So we're trying to figure out
it happens.
why I have migraines and why I'm getting vertigo and all these different things. So
That sucks. I'm sorry.
it's okay. But now I have to start a new diet and just some supplements to help.
Do you think that's their just default go-to? It's a diet thing, I think.
Well, it's mold, candida, yeast, all that stuff is a lot it's by a lot of food helps that grow in your body. So
right.
sugars and carbs and cheese. I mean, just different dairy.
If I had to give up cheese, I'd walk into the ocean, I think.
I have to give up everything besides pretty much chicken
Good.
and vegetables.
Wow.
It's wild.
No,
Yeah.
come on.
So it's I'm gonna be
no red meat, no pork, no
nothing.
snake.
Yeah.
Can you eat snake?
Ew.
It's very lean.
I bet you could, but ew. Yeah. So
You've never had snake?
No.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
You've had snake?
Yeah, it tastes like chicken.
I feel like everything tastes like
It
chicken.
does. Yeah.
Because people use poultry seasoning too for
That's
a
true
lot
too.
of
Gamey
things.
A lot of snake seasoning. On it. Yeah. It was a rattlesnake festival,
Okay.
And so they would catch them and then they'd poke at them and they'd throw them at you and then they'd cook them or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what happened there. I was little.
Mm-hmm. But you were like, I'm going to eat it.
It was not one of those churches where they hold the snakes over their head. But I'm assuming that's where they went directly after this.
For real. They're like, here you go.
Here you go. Here's our leftover snakes.
Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's scary.
No, all of that is weird.
Yeah.
Well,
what's new with you?
We got a bunch of stuff here at the network that's happening. It seems like something different on a daily basis.
Yep.
I go get an epidural on Wednesday.
Oh, okay.
In my back.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it's like a nerve blocker.
Okay.
Thing.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Yeah.
But will you be numb?
I don't know.
Or is it?
They say, that you stick around for 30 minutes and they make sure you're okay and then you can leave. But what if not?
Right.
Then what?
Yeah.
Straight into the ground or something. I don't know.
Huh.
I don't know what you do after that.
Okay. Well.
But hey, whatever.
See if it works and.
Yeah, I just a terrible back. For a very long time.
Yeah.
Couple surgeries and things like that.
Right.
But fun.
I know. As I get older, I feel like I'm falling apart.
Last time I went to the doctor about the back, I just asked him if I could have any skeleton. He said no.
Yeah.
So.
Can I get a new spine, please?
Well, you would think at this point, it is 2022. New spine, spinectomy.
I feel like that would be so hard because every nerve in your body and everything goes to that. So that would be just so hard.
Just leave them alone. Leave those nerves alone. Just do the spine part.
But they connect all in there.
Yeah, I know it.
And then you'd have to relearn to do everything.
Yeah.
I feel like if they did that, they would How
about you just take my consciousness and put it in a different body?
Okay. Yeah.
That might be okay, right?
Yeah.
And you can pick the grade of the body you want to go into.
You're like,
right?
Is
the
there
Walmart
a sale
body.
on A,
Sure.
like grade A,
Sure.
or am I having to, like, I can afford D?
It's like beef though. Like there's grade A, grade AA, grade triple A. There's no grade Q beef or anything.
No.
It all starts relatively high, which tells me that's not high.
I think C is the lowest, right?
Is there a C grade beef?
I think, and that's
just
like
spelled with one E.
Ugh.
Biff.
Ew, no, it's just spelled with I. It's like
beef.
And they're like, what is it? They're like, I don't know. It's same as bologna.
Beef. It's what you can eat.
Ugh.
Yeah.
No thanks.
Do you remember those beef commercials? It's what's for dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah, with Mustache Cowboy Man.
Mustache Cowboy Man. What?
Yeah, Sam Elliott.
Oh man, I love
Beef.
Sam Elliott.
It's what's for dinner.
That was him?
Yeah.
I didn't know this was his voice. I guess looking back on it now, yeah. But wow.
Yeah. Beef. It's what's for dinner.
I feel like that.
Smoke some cigarettes.
Seriously.
Shoot your 6-shooter.
I feel like those commercials, and then like the Bush's Baked Beans commercials were.
Yeah, with the talking dog.
Yeah, it's still that they still do it.
I don't think they did enough with the talking dog. I think the talking dog should have been way more mischievous.
Yeah.
And it would have been funnier.
What's his name? Butch?
Butch.
What's his name?
Bean.
Yeah, it's something
His name ought to be Bean.
I know.
I mean, it ought to just
like
be.
Raising
or
Cain.
Pinto. His name ought to be Pinto.
Pinto.
That's a
like
good name.
the car my mom drove.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, did it explode?
Yeah, it's the one that would backfire at Dairy Queen. They would tell her to turn it off.
Yeah, so they recalled a bunch of those because people would hit them in the back and they would just explode.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that was a big deal, late 70s.
Well, I'm glad my mom didn't wreck.
Yeah. Yeah, good for her that she didn't explode in a Pinto.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, it's rough.
Wow. Who would have thought?
Yeah, they put a lot of stuff out there that they end up recalling. The ones that always kill me are like when I'm watching the morning news and they'll be like, every stroller ever made has been recalled.
Yeah.
Babies are falling out.
Yeah, I remember the car I had before the current car I have, they had a recall on the airbags because they were.
Because it didn't have any.
No, when they were being deployed, a woman died because a piece of plastic. Impaled her in the neck and killed her. Yeah. And they were like, all these like shards fly out. And I was like, great. And I was like panicked, like when I would like drive, I would just be like, what if I died from this?
Yeah.
And then I got it replaced.
I'm a big believer though, when your time's up, it's up. I don't care what happens.
Yeah.
It could be a bus. It could be shards from your Pinto. It could just be, there's a guy here in town that just dropped dead the other day.
Yeah.
In his 40s.
I know.
I mean, it was super sad.
Heartbreaking.
Yeah. Great family, and the guy just, holy crud.
I know. And it's like, it kind of makes
you take stock.
Yeah. And like evaluate. You're like, oh, what,
I don't want that happening here.
Yeah.
I want to be doing something better.
No, yeah.
And I don't mean this show. I just mean,
yeah.
It would suck if it happens at work.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and like depending on what you do.
Well, I'm saying my wife's not here. All of that kind of stuff.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
One of my mom's like
surrounded by those who kind of like you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like my mom's like high school boyfriend that like was on a business trip and was just running on the treadmill.
Really?
And, like dropped dead.
Wow.
And that's just so hard.
Yeah.
It's like you're not around your family and all.
Well, there's
stuff.
no prep.
I mean,
if a dude's 101, everybody's kind of prepping themselves.
Yeah.
I mean, it's it's sad, but not nearly as sad.
When someone's young, and it's just like you definitely. As I get older, like I start thinking about it more. I'm like,
really?
Yeah, I'm like not old, but my parents are in their 60s, and then they talk about it a lot too, and I'm just like, y'all are stressing me out because like and oh my gosh,
it is the ultimate stress reliever though.
What?
Death.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah, you don't have anything else to worry about.
You'll be fine after that.
You're like, oh, no more car payments, no more mortgages.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. You're like, oh. So nice.
The ocean is calling.
Yeah. My mom actually and I were driving the other day, and we passed the cemetery, and it was just a big, huge tarp over a grave. And we were like, huh. And my mom said, she was like, what is under there? And she said something, and it was like, it couldn't be like the coffin, because it was rain, it's like gonna rain. I'm like, yeah, no, he's just someone's just laying in their coffin, just on surface level, just waiting to be buried.
Maybe he's trying it out.
Yeah,
this fits.
Yeah, so we drove by.
Could you take another 6 inches off the top?
We drove by the next day, and it was just, they'd take the tarp off, and it was just the dirt, and then the
thing they used to lower it.
Yeah, and then the thing that goes on top.
Oh, like the bobcat. Oh
no, the
head,
not mausoleum, but like
headstone?
the little thing that goes.
Marker.
No, I
Dirt?
can't think. It's like
other dead bodies.
It's like concrete, and then they put the casket in, and then they put the concrete thing on top.
Just the slab. Or whatever.
Pretty much vacuum
seals
seals like your coffin in.
Vacuum sealed coffins.
Yeah, so you can choose.
I've never really understood the like really expensive coffin thing either.
Yeah, well, you can rent them.
Can you?
Yeah, so you can, like, for your funeral, you can have like a beautiful coffin, and then you can be buried in something really inexpensive.
That is so American.
Yeah,
it really is.
Yeah, it's all about vanity.
There's no way that's going on in Russia. Nobody's renting coffins.
No one's being buried in nice coffins. They'll be buried in boxes, probably.
Yeah, I've told my wife, just put me in a dumpster or sell me to science, one or the other. If you can make $5, make $5.
Oh my gosh!
So
you're donated to them.
Well, I'm saying,
and then you get your loved ones get you back after 2 years. Your cremated remains.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't like that either.
Why?
They can just keep me. I don't care.
They like legally can't.
Throw me away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then they leave it up to your family to do that.
Oh, yeah. They'll forget about me in 2 years. They're fine.
I'll just put you on the shelf with like all the dogs or something.
Yeah. Do you have cremated dogs?
Uh-huh.
Do you really?
One.
Why?
Well, not me. I mean, my parents have our dog Diesel.
Diesel.
Yeah.
What kind of dog was that?
He was a black lab.
Oh, okay.
And he was my brother's dog.
Yeah.
And he had Addison's disease, which is like a human disease. It's like what JFK had. It's like a 1 in 5 million chance a dog can get it, and our dog had it.
Wow.
So we called him D-Money because he was so expensive.
I didn't know that JFK had a thing.
Yeah.
Well, what was his deal?
It was Addison's disease.
Obviously,
yeah,
but what is it?
Well, I don't know how it is in human, like how it affects adults or kids, or like I think you get diagnosed. I don't know if you get diagnosed as a kid. I think you get diagnosed more as an adult. I don't remember, but like for him, like Diesel would have, if he was a duck hunting dog, and but if he would exert himself, he would pretty much die.
Oh, really?
So he just had to be like a chill around the house dog, and then he just it was like a autoimmune disease.
Yeah.
But they said that because
weird.
of JFK's Addison's disease, it was like he had degeneration in his vertebrae. So he had a back brace on the day he got killed. And if he wouldn't have worn the back brace, he probably would have lived.
Oh, wow. Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's interesting information.
Yeah. But then they say there's other people that say that's not true. So I don't know what.
Yeah.
But
so he was sitting up straight. That was the issue, huh?
Because when he got shot, he his head went forward and back, it recoiled. He would have just stayed slumped over when he first got shot, I think, through the neck or whatever. Yeah. So it kept him upright instead of letting him bend over.
Huh.
Yeah.
Wow.
I know.
That's really weird.
Strange things, right?
It's a great way to start a show.
I know. Just so awful and death and yeah. All
right, drag out that Lowe's bag. Oh boy, the sound of science.
I got some. I refilled it.
Yeah, I can tell it's pretty full.
It's pretty full.
All right. Oh, an Ampex. So this is an Ampex 60. It's one of those plastic sealed cases, right? It's a 2-piecer. Well, no, it's a 1-piecer.
Wait, hold on. Which one is that one? Can we listen to that?
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Okay.
It is a, I don't think we're okay. Well.
I know.
Oh, no, it just says you can't duplicate it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So this is a totally clear tape. with the exception of the part that's around the tape, just one black bar. It is called the New Ward tape. It says it's copyright 1995, Acres of Diamonds.
Wait.
There's 2 D's there.
Okay. Okay.
The diamonds.
The diamonds. Okay. Interesting.
That's how they sell you fake diamonds. Have you seen our diamonds? Unauthorized duplication is a violation of applicable laws. Okay. So,
yeah.
There's no real information here.
I know. And that's.
We don't know anything. Ampex 60, high frequency.
I like the logo.
Yeah. It's very simple.
You know those like how people do like the modern version of movie posters, and it's like a lot of like straight lines and outlines. Yeah. This kind of reminds me.
Have you seen the AI posters? Like they fed in the information about old movies to an AI system, and it made its own posters.
That's cool.
Oh, they're terrible. Yeah.
Oh, are they?
They're rough. They're just so weird.
Yeah.
Well, like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles is like a family of turtles dressed up and like a mother, father, daughter, baby kind of turtle. They're just like standing there.
Real turtles.
Yeah, real turtles.
Standing up.
Yeah, just standing up with their clothes on. It's weird.
Where did you find this?
It was on Reddit, of course.
Yeah.
It's all on Reddit.
I love Reddit.
Here we go with the diamonds.
The New Ward tape.
The New Ward tape. Yeah. What do you think this is? 1995. The Diamonds.
I don't. The New Ward.
Yeah. See, all I can think of is like Houston, Louisiana.
Yeah, or like if you want to go like the ward part, then you can go like jail. Yeah. Psych ward. Yeah. Whatever. So I don't know.
All right, here we go. Well, that was cool.
So there was that.
There's so much like build up to these tapes, and then sometimes nothing happens. All right, we're turning this sucker over.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Oh.
It did the little clicky thing.
Yeah, something's gonna happen.
Maybe.
So much waiting.
I know.
Hello, my name is Michelle Ward.
And I'm Jim Ward.
And we want to thank you for taking a few moments to listen to this tape, to thank you for briefly entering our distinctive world, which offers hope, freedom, security, health, youth, success, and so much more. We want to invite you to raise the quality of your life on all levels.
Okay, number one, when something offers that many things,
it's a cult.
Snake oil or a cult. Yeah. Yeah.
What is it called?
The New Ward tape.
Okay, I'm trying to look this up.
And it's the 2 wards.
Whoa.
Lady Ward, Man Ward.
I was at my son's batting lesson, and a gentleman came in all haggard with his 3 children, and he's looking at me, and I'm walking around checking. He goes, wow. He goes, it's the end of the day. He goes, it's Friday. It's 5 o'clock. He goes, how come you're not exhausted like the rest of us?
Within 2 days of starting the algae last fall, I noticed a significant increase in energy and stamina and found myself out in the backyard starting to rake leaves. And within a couple of days, I'd raked, it's a very large yard, so I'd raked over 60 wheelbarrows full without
60?
Developing the kind of back pain I would have in the past.
Number one, you have a problem. You have 60 wheelbarrows full of leaves in your yard. How long has it been?
How big is your yard?
How big is your yard, and how long has it been? Yes.
What was her name? It was Jim and... It's okay.
Jim and...
Was it Angela?
Maybe. Winnie Ward? I don't know. It's some sort of algae wrap, though. I know that.
The most important thing for me, though, was I was able to stop my Zoloft for the antidepressant. To have no depression.
I'm just to the point now where I want to start participating in sports at a competitive level because I feel that's how much energy I have.
As an adult, I'm going to be there.
Elijah never slept through the night for the first 2 years of his life. Never. And after 10 days on Super Blue Green Algae, he began sleeping every single night through the night.
My son has been on the honor roll, and all of a sudden now he's jumping up to the high honor roll. And so I see from a personal experience, I can see the test scores. And for my daughter, she has accelerated in her math, accelerated program.
And she can fly.
That she's in school that the teachers are quite astonished with. And I can only attribute it to the wonderful food that they're taking of the algae.
What?
There's been a gradual weight loss and a real
it does so much
loss and redistribution of inches around the waistline.
Is this
redistribution of inches
around the waistline?
But
what does that? Okay, is that
it go up, down? Where'd it go?
Or did they go? My body composition changed.
Yeah,
because
it's full of algae now.
Like me, full of mold.
That's right. You're the anti this.
Yeah. Huh.
I had to make everybody aware of the fact that there was this ultimate superfood that was available.
Superfood.
You know, if I could benefit people the way that I was feeling, I figured this is what I have to do. I need to share my story.
John, this is Brenda in Fayetteville. I just wanted to let you know again how great I feel. I can't get over this.
I know I keep calling, but I feel so good.
I couldn't open my hand up.
I'm sorry, it is 3:11 a.m. in the morning.
A few hours I could run hot water over it and it would open up. That's going
She couldn't open her
away.
hand up.
I just
Should have run
can't
hot water
believe
over it.
this. And nobody believes me. But
It's winter.
I just
Go
have to
inside.
tell you, I just can't believe what's happening to me. I just feel so good, and I have so much energy. I never would have believed I could ever have felt this good again.
I love you.
I just wanted to let you know and say thank you. Now, we don't claim to have all the answers here, but what we do have are some of the finest distinctions from some of the most successful people we know. And you'll be hearing their personal...
That's not much of a statement, by the way.
The
most successful people we
know.
Yeah.
It's like, so the franchise owner of McDonald's,
right?
The local preacher, and then the manager of your Piggly Wiggly.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
But they're super successful.
Super successful.
Stories on this tape very shortly. We discussed this product, this business, and our real-life feelings during the teleconference, which was recorded, so you'll understand why there are some differences in sound and tone on the tape which follows. These people are from all over the country and from all walks of life. They're people just like you.
No.
Their personal testimonials are powerful. But before you meet the rest of our friends, I want to introduce you briefly to my husband, Jim, our product, a superfood called Super Blue Green Algae, and our home-based business opportunity with CellTech.
My algae
Wait. She just said something else. Hang on.
CellTech?
Yeah, I think so.
I used to have...
God dang it, Jim.
My husband, Jim, our product, a superfood called Super Blue Green Algae, and our home-based business opportunity with CellTech.
CellTech.
My algae story was very simple. In 3 weeks, I lost 5 inches off my midsection and gained energy that I haven't had since I was a youngin'. I used to have lapses of losing my train of thought in the middle of a sentence. It was most embarrassing, to say the least. And after being on the algae a short time, that never happens to me anymore.
Thanks, Jim.
Is it blocked?
No, this is their website.
Ready to listen in on the teleconference
the little spinny
now.
thing in the
it's
corner.
from 95.
Our friend Eve Bukovalis.
I started eating algae about 4 months ago, and I noticed
eating
algae. Seemed to be, it's like, having more energy and
it's like a
staying
pool
up
skimmer
later
in
hours.
a lake.
I lick my fish tank once a week.
And I did some more investigating and research to determine what was happening as a result of this algae. And as I found out about the algae, the fact that it was nourishing my cells and feeding me all the nutrients that I needed, I was able to go on, eating food that was empty as far as deplete of minerals and other items such as those. And I noticed also not exercising, I was still able to build some muscle tone. So I seem to be getting benefits in more areas than I ever could have imagined.
Oh, I bet.
And I mentioned it to some of my friends, and they seem to notice the same types of benefits.
Okay, let's hear from Dr. Dan Ream. Dr. Dan, you're an internist, cardiologist, and nutritionist. Tell us, in your opinion, why Super Blue Green Algae?
Well, over almost a half a century of my practice, I've watched our society go more and more downhill to a state of tiredness.
He's locked in their basement. He's reading off a teleprompter.
As a trained podiatrist, I can tell you.
People were recognizing, Michelle. The population dragged itself out of bed in the morning, staggered to the breakfast table where it downed several cups of coffee, and with this imitation energy, they drove off to work. There they performed their jobs until about 10:30 a.m. when they adjourned for a coffee break that was so important that it was often written into union contracts.
Oh.
Later, they had it lunch.
I think that's more about the break there, buddy. It's not really about the fact that unions want you to have coffee.
Yeah. It's about like the laws of having people work for you.
It stems from child labor laws. I'm not real sure. We started giving our children algae, and they work all day long.
No break. 18 hours, no break.
They make so many shoes.
Often made them sleepy due to food allergies. And so at about 2 p.m., there was a Coke break
for real.
More caffeine. At quitting time, many of these people stopped off at a local bar for the happy hour because they needed an anesthetic before they could proceed home to meet the rest of the family. After hanging
they have to
out
get drunk
the
before they go home
dinner,
and realize that they
many
have a
would
family.
dip into recreational drugs. And did you know that for all our bluff and bluster about sex, we have less of it than any other people on Earth? Studies have repeatedly shown this. We Americans are all talk. We're all curiosity about something few of us really experience. And why is this? Because it takes lots of vibrant energy to become sexually aroused, and in many Americans, they haven't got that anymore. As I witnessed this decline, I put my patients on handfuls of supplementary vitamins and minerals and took them myself. There was some improvement, to be sure, but it was woefully short. Nearly everyone confessed that they...
Maybe that's why they're not having a lot of sex. It's woefully short.
It's woefully short. There's
Sorry.
It's okay. It's funny. We're adults here.
Yeah, well, sometimes.
Make no exception.
And now, a word from our sponsors.
Just in time.
Hi, I'm Hank. You might remember me from a show called King of the Hill. Check out a King of the Hill rewatch podcast. These boys ain't right, but they are funny. Find the podcast anywhere you get your podcasts or at roguemedianetwork.com. I tell you what.
God knows. Just in time.
So that the webpage I showed you was superbluegreen.tripod.com.
Oh, it's a tripod site.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So tripod was like GeoCities, that kind of thing. It's tripod, yeah.
And so Celltech loses false advertising suit for
this.
Super blue green algae. And then let's see. In 1997, the New York Times, it's blue, green, it's algae, it's a direct sales machine.
Yeah.
They expect to gross 150 million to 160 million this year, so the year of 1997.
You know, the thing is with this kind of stuff.
Oh, there's a new article.
It's about greed. Because you probably could have sold this for a year and got out and been done.
Yes.
Nobody would have questioned you. They just would have counted you as another fad or whatever. But you kept pushing. It's the same thing with PTL, any of those TV preachers, all that stuff. Get in, get out. You're done. It's greed.
And it's interesting because like it was updated last year, like on RX list, which is a website that a lot of people go to look at.
That doctor does not go there.
No, that look at their medicines that they're prescribed or whatever. So
I always look at like interactions with different medicines, side effects, things like that. Sure.
But and it's interesting on that tripod website. It's like let me see, what did it say? It said something really funny. Pearl Nakamura, an independent Celltech super blue green algae distributor. Email me. But then it's like
email me.
Yeah, join Celltech and become a distributor yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just multi-level
it's
marketing.
MLM. Yeah.
It's so interesting.
So I had this thought. The other day. When I say the other day, I mean like just now. I've said something kind of like this before, but what I need to do is I need to record all these tapes. And then I'll just start releasing the tapes as like our weekly release. Instead of doing bi-weekly, we can do weekly, and it'll just be one of these tapes. this is a great one to do.
That's a really good one.
Yeah. That'll be fun. Okay. Well, blue-green algae, everybody.
Interesting.
It's BS.
Because it's totally something that I never heard of.
I don't think I've ever heard of it either. Now, that's not to say that I haven't heard of things like it.
Oh, yeah.
You know, there's always a super pill.
Yeah.
The one that comes to mind now is the one that you buy. GNC is one of those places that sells a lot of that stuff. Mm-hmm. Now, they do sell some helpful things.
Yeah.
But a lot of their crap, it's junk.
Have you ever used pre-workout?
No.
Oh, my God. It feels like my heart's going to explode.
Yeah, a lot of that stuff is just, it's like speed light, you know? Like I used to take, everybody else, I took some sort of weight loss pill or whatever, right?
Remember Trim Spa?
Yeah, my wife actually took Fin, which was one of those that was a huge...
That was I think before that, right?
She got some money from it. Because she was part of that class action, her and her sister. Mm-hmm. And I'm not talking about, it was thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
So it wasn't just like this $25 you get when somebody steals your data at T-Mobile,
Trim Spa is what killed Anna Nicole Smith.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. I think that's what they ended up being like.
She was so weird.
Yeah. I feel so bad
I feel bad for her too. She honestly reminded me of a lot of people I know around here that grew up super poor, and tried to make their life better, and then hooked up with the wrong folks.
Yeah.
Johnny driving the Trans Am kind of thing.
Yeah, and it's I would be interested to see what her life would have been like if she had lived longer.
Yeah, she's one of those people I feel like I could have been friends with.
Yeah,
I
think she'd be interesting to sit down and talk to. Mm-hmm. And like not have a camera in her face, or she could just sit and talk to you.
Yes, just a regular conversation.
Yeah.
I think she would have excelled at something like this, like podcasting and stuff.
Oh my God. Because one, everyone loved the way she talked.
Yes,
when she put
absolutely.
When she put it on.
And the thing is, she could have done it anyway. She wouldn't have to prep for it. Mm-hmm. I felt like her entire life was prepping her body, her face, everything, her personality.
Yeah.
Everything.
And then, obviously, like I feel like the media also did so much damage to that too. And who knows what all the ins and outs of her, like life and relationship and how she got in that relationship.
Sure.
And, these things. But it's that kind of stuff. I think it's like, it just weakens, and I think it's like weakens your heart or something. It just puts too much stress.
Oh, I don't doubt it. Yeah, it runs like crazy.
Yeah, and it's like
I feel like Anna Nicole Smith met someone like Kid Rock, and that's what did it to her. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It just feels that way because I think living in this area, we know of a lot of those type people. We know a lot of Kid Rocks, and we know a lot of Anna Nicole Smiths.
We do. Yeah, and it's and it just the personalities are pretty incredible, and they make for good stories, not to be making fun of.
No,
but just to be like
sometimes. But no, yeah.
I as I get older, I try
as well. Yes.
Yeah, but I like to
mostly because my wife yells at me, but I do try.
Yeah, and I have to be I'm more aware now of like being sensitive to people, especially because my nephew has been diagnosed, with so many different autism and different things, and they don't think it's autism anymore. Just all these different things. So I have to be more sensitive to that now, but it doesn't mean sometimes there's just a good story that goes with a character that you know or meet or whatever it may be.
One of the things I've learned probably in the last 20 years is just you have no idea what's going on in people's lives.
Oh yeah,
you have no idea. People are very good at masking things.
Oh, absolutely.
And so give them a. Hey, I don't. Have I told you the blinker story? My wife yelling at me about the blinkers on cars.
No.
I used to get so mad driving around when people wouldn't put their blinkers on and stuff.
I still do.
Well, see, I do too. Mm-hmm. But I would say something.
Yeah.
You jackass or whatever, right? Mm-hmm. And then she was in the car with me one day, and she goes. And this is just the type of person she is. Mm-hmm. She's always positive. She says, you ever thought maybe their blinker doesn't work on their car? I was like, shoot.
I know. Yeah.
That makes me the bad guy. Dang it.
Yeah. No,
But she's right. That really is the thing. Maybe it doesn't work. Maybe they're a jackass, but there is the possibility that it just doesn't work.
Yeah, and one of my mom's.
Now I have a hard time with that on a Mercedes or a whatever, but still.
Yeah, or like a city vehicle.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Too. Yeah.
I feel like they're the worst. Like city people are sometimes the worst about that. But my mom's one of her like best friends. My whole life, I've always like when people would speed past us and we were on the car, she goes, your ass better be on fire for you, driving that fast. And so in my head, every time I see someone just hauling ass down the road, I'm like, your ass better be on fire, and because it's just like.
I know but again, you got to give people the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
And if you don't, give them blue-green algae.
There you go.
I don't know what that means. Okay, let's go again.
Yeah. Let me mix them up.
Dear content gods. ASMR is the best. Okay, here's a loose one.
Lucy.
It's a TDK D60. It is about halfway through.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little grimy. Let's see what. No, it's a good thing.
Is that the one that has like a bunch of stuff like caked on it?
Yeah, a little bit. It's got a little bit of stuff caked on it.
Yep.
But it's kind of a smoky clear tape, red writing.
We've had a lot of TDKs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. TDK killed it.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Just right in the middle. We don't know what it is.
Yep.
No labels.
Yep. Can't do that.
Well, let's try the next side just to make sure. These I will not release, but the talkie talks I will.
Yes. Yep. Cool. That's
okay. All right, here we go.
Did you grab? Wait, which one did you grab? Yes, I was hoping. Oh, I was hoping you were gonna grab that one.
Oh, this is great. Okay, plastic cassette case.
I hope that's the cassette that's that's
me
there.
Too. It is a silver shiny cover. It is new! ! Celebrity AnswerAlls. Number 6, telephone answering messages.
Yeah.
George Burns, Marilyn Monroe, Mr. Bill / Mr. Hands. Do you remember Mr. Bill?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no. Fred Sanford, Richard Simmons, Betty Davis, Maxwell Smart, and Johnny Cash.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Okay.
Is that it?
One side of the tape is completely blank and white.
Uh-huh.
The other side has the yellowed sticker on it. 1982, 1983, Project Marketing Group, Inc., all rights reserved. This came out of Florida. Now, there are a butt-ton of things on here. If you look at the thing, there's instructions. Celebrity answer all messages will work on any answering machine regardless of makes or model. No kidding, that's a cassette. Using any cassette player, listen to the message and select one. 3 seconds before each message, there is a cueing tone. In a quiet place, record the selected message from the cassette player's speaker into the answering machine's microphone. Approximately 3 to 4 inches separation at a medium volume setting is recommended.
Isn't that cool?
That is very cool.
This makes me want to have a home phone. Or like just put it on my phone, my cell phone.
Yeah.
Like Marilyn Monroe's gonna tell you to leave a message.
Leave a message at the beep.
Mr. President.
Okay. Humphrey Bogart.
Oh.
Bill Cosby. Oh, that's a good one. Peter Lorre. Cheech and Chong.
That's funny.
This is just somebody who does impressions, I would imagine.
I would think so.
All right, here we go.
Sure.
Oh.
Thank you for purchasing a Celebrity AnswerAlls product.
You're welcome.
Here's how to use it. First, using any standard cassette player, listen to the messages and select one. Notice 3 seconds before each message, there's a cueing tone. In a quiet place, simply play the selected message into your answering machine after hearing the cueing tone. For best results, set your cassette player's volume at a medium setting and hold the speaker approximately 3 to 4 inches away from your answering machine's microphone. Again, thank you for your purchase. Now, let's listen to the messages.
Cueing tone.
God here. Don't believe me, huh?
George Burns.
Well, who do you think invented answering machines? One of the wonders of the world. Kind of like the New York Mets winning the World Series. Have a little faith and leave your message at the beep, and someone will get back to you. Trust me, like it says on the money.
Ugh. That's gross.
Marilyn, I think.
Hi. Some like it hot. Oh. And I suppose that's why you've called. But no one's here. So leave a message at the beep, and I will get back to you before you've cooled off. Talk to you soon, sugar.
No.
No, that's not.
That was not. No,
rough.
that was not Marilyn. Mr. Bill.
Hey, Mr. Bill. Why don't you answer the phone and take a message?
Oh, no! Probably Mr. Sluggle, and he's mean to me!
Oh, no, Mr. Bill. It's just a friend.
Okay. Please leave your message at the beep, and we'll call you back real soon. Wait! I'm stuck in a tape recorder reel! Oh, no!
I love it.
Dumb.
Fred Sanford.
Hey, you big dummy.
Elizabeth, is that you, honey? Oh, it's just that dumb phone. I almost had the big one there, fool. Nobody's here. They're out cheering Esther on that new TV show that's incredibly ugly. Now, this may be your last
got a
chance
laugh
to
track.
leave a message, or I'm gonna give you one of these where you sneeze.
Richard Simmons.
Hi, thank you for calling. We can't come to the phone right
No.
now. We're all busy exercising, losing tons of ugly, disgusting fat, and making wonderful things in the
Disgusting
vitamins.
fat.
So listen, why don't you leave your name and number and leotard size at the beep?
Leotard size.
Okay? All right, everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, I like that one,
That
even though
was
it
good.
didn't sound.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Darling.
Betty Davis.
I'm sorry, but everyone is busy right now. Leave a message at the tone, and someone will call you just as soon as they finish dusting my Academy Awards. What sort of message will you leave? Are you adventurous?
What?
I don't know.
Would you believe this phone is being answered by 1,000
Maxwell
pygmies
Smart.
with transistor headsets? Would you believe 100 Dalmatians with good memories?
This was
Would you
1980s,
believe they'll
right?
return your call?
82.
If you believe that,
Get Smart
99,
was like in the
leave your
60s.
name and number when you hear the beep.
And then Johnny Cash.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Well, I hear the phone ringing.
No.
But I ain't home
No,
right
it's
now.
a bad cover.
Back in Folsom Prison, and I'm singing for the crowds. So leave your name and number, and I'll get back to you.
His voice
Till
was like
then I'll keep on singing
2 octaves lower.
Yeah.
These old prison blues.
Wow. Okay. Well, there you go.
That's a cool idea.
We're going to come back to that. I think that's probably the way we end the show with
Yeah.
a couple of more messages. Yeah.
I would be interested to hear like the Hitchcock.
What's the next one?
What, the next tape?
No, the next after that, after Johnny Cash.
That's it.
Oh, wait. What?
That's it. That's all that's on there.
No. Look
What?
on the inside. There's a
tape
buttload of them.
6. Yeah, but that's
Oh,
each
that's
tape.
all of them?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, wait.
So
I'm
yeah,
putting this
so what's on the
in.
back?
Hang on. That's it.
Mm-hmm. That tape, the whole tape was like a minute and a half.
I want to know how much this tape was, because this is a ripoff, whatever the price. What is it, 6 of them?
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
Let me look.
Huh. Okay, hang on. So there's nothing on the other side. It's literally just one side. Wow. You really let us down, Celebrity AnswerAlls.
For real.
Huh. Florida.
Okay.
It was produced in 1982 and 1983.
Yeah.
It took 2 years to make that.
Yeah, it's interesting because this Discogs, the Discogs website, it has it, but it will be like format cassette, single sided, so it tells you.
It just has a garbage can next to it.
Yeah, and it has just how many last sold, never.
Yeah,
and it just has it doesn't say. Oh. I mean, people are.
I wonder who the artist
People
was.
are reselling these cassettes for like $15 on eBay.
Oh, here, I'm going to push this one back across to you then.
No, I don't have time to put this. I still want to do like a Reddit page of a.
Oh yeah, of these things. Yeah.
Trading tapes. You want to do another one?
Yeah, I feel like you were really let down by that one. You were very excited.
I was really excited. It was so short. The whole
short.
tape was like a minute and a half.
Yeah, yeah.
Like.
And I don't want any of those celebrities near my answering machine.
Not the bad voice. Like
they're just
not
terrible voices. Yeah.
None of them.
The Richard Simmons one was fun, but
it was fun. I love the leotard size thing.
Yeah,
that was the writing was
definitely
good.
Wasn't him.
No.
All right, here we go. One more, right?
Yeah.
About what we do.
Yeah, we should do like 4.
Okay. Oh, this has the worst.
The font on that one.
The 40-year poem for the 40-year thaw. Ballad of Chosen by Frank G. Gross. Korea 1950, Las Vegas 1990. I don't know what any of that means. What do you think that means?
I don't know, but someone put like all of those tapes on like YouTube.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, all the celebrity AnswerAlls.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a clear tape, again with the black right in the middle, recorded at AKA Studios, 270 Lincoln Avenue, Franklinville, New Jersey. I'm assuming this is 1990.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm going to rewind it because I don't want us to miss anything here.
Ballad of Chosen. I feel like I have a band shirt.
Really?
That has the same font. It's so bad.
Oh, yeah, sure.
So bad.
Yeah.
I feel like Metallica used this font. Like
I think one of the guys from Metallica designed that font.
Probably.
It's like how would you describe it? It's like Gothic.
It's like Gothic Old
font.
English.
Yeah.
Huh.
Okay. Let's see what we get here. This is the what's it called?
Ballad of Chosen.
Ballad of Chosen.
The 40-year poem for the 40-year thaw.
Okay.
Korea.
It's the thaw part that gets me.
Korea 1950, Las Vegas 1990. Yeah, the thaw is.
This too is a very short tape.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Glory, glory, hallelujah. Glory,
I know this song.
Yeah.
It's church. I mean, it's.
Glory, glory, hallelujah.
This has to be public domain, right?
Because every church sings it.
Yeah.
Oh, the nights are cold in Korean soil, but the night's been cold before. And it's not so hard in your own backyard to be set for peace or war. But in history, there's a
What I hate about this is it is a younger person playing an old man.
And he's like,
oh, it's so cold.
Raptor of a place called Valley Forge, repeated one December on the Chosen Reservoir. They had us all surrounded. I could hear them scream and yell. My feelings at that moment, no tongue could ever tell. I saw the bursting mortar shells and the bullets around me flew as all my strength had left me and all my courage too.
Wow.
But with the breaking of the morning and just before the dawn, I heard the sound of bugles and the big attack was on. The cotton-quilted uniforms against the bullet spree and the screaming, yelling banzai. They called the human sea.
Banzai? Isn't it bonsai?
Yeah.
Banzai.
It's released. Poems by Korean War veteran Frank G. Gross.
Oh, okay.
Well,
that makes a little more sense.
Yeah, and it says it was.
So he was in Korea in 1950. This was recorded probably in Las Vegas in 1990.
Yeah.
I would think.
Yeah, but I guess they did like a CD version, and there's a bunch of songs on there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was released in celebration of the 50th anniversary of the Korean War. Poems by.
Oh, well, that's only 40 years. But
that's
okay.
only 40 years. So maybe they re-released.
But it does say the 40-year poem.
Yeah.
For the 40-year thought. Okay, so I kind of get it now. It's 40 years between when
Korea.
He recorded this and when he was in Korea.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it's for though. Like, We have zero context here.
It says, okay. I'm trying to find any news about Frank. It's like a message board.
Yeah.
Frank G. Gross. It's Frank G. Right. Yeah.
Frank G. Gross. Yeah.
I think First Marine served with Howard the Iceman Mason. Blah blah blah. He wrote the
You're supposed to know who that is.
Yeah. Frank wrote the Ballads of Honor. Music included Band of Brothers March, which I don't.
Well, God bless you, Frank Gross.
Yeah. Why would anyone buy?
I don't know. It feels like something that was given to you.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Maybe that, like a vet got it because they did it at a veteran thing.
Yeah.
Baby faces bearded and chapped with hard and mud. Parkers that were dirty and stained with frozen blood. Here a bunch of youngsters who fought unto the end in a battle of the chosen, where boys were changed to men.
So maybe it is Frank Gross. Maybe we were making fun of that voice, but it's not really. I mean, maybe it really is him.
But it still sounds so young.
It does sound young.
And it sounds real like,
old.
Yeah, I don't know.
12 long miles of convoy was headed for the sea, roadblocks at every turning, down through Coterie. The frostbite and the wounded and the dead and dying too. No matter what the objective be, these boys were going through.
Okay. Thanks, Frank.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It does seem like something you would be given, though. Not sold.
I mean, if he wrote that, this guy obviously wrote it or whatever, that's very cool. But I feel like this tape is performative.
Yes.
These boys were going through.
Oh.
Same thing, both sides.
All right.
All right, Frank G. Gross. Well, thank you for your service.
Well.
I think.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't necessarily say he was in the service.
Well, what I looked up, it said
assuming.
he was in Korea, so.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of people in Korea.
Well,
I mean.
He fought in the Korean War.
All right.
But I'm curious, like, how old he was.
Yeah.
To where, if for some reason that is his voice. But if he was in the Korean War at 18.
Yeah.
If it was in 1950, he was 18 years old.
That's
40
true.
years later, he's only 58 years old.
It's true. Yeah.
So he's not,
Mm-hmm.
It could have been him.
Maybe it was him. I'm gonna. In my mind, I've made the leap. It is him. There we go. Thanks, Frank G. Gross.
I'm curious where he's from.
Where
do you think he would be from?
It sounds northern.
I think it sounds kind of weirdly southern.
I would say Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I think he's from Pennsylvania.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
I think he's a big Eagles fan.
Oh God, I hate the Eagles.
Hey. You know what I did start watching last night was that Welcome to Wrexham with
what is that?
Ryan Reynolds and the guy from Always Sunny. They bought an English football team.
I heard about that, but I haven't. Yeah,
it's very good. It's cool.
So
it's a documentary.
Okay.
About them buying it and dealing with the team and stuff like that. It's kind of cool.
Interesting.
Really rundown city. Their soccer club used to be really great, but for the last eons, they've been relegated to this terrible place. And anyway, they're trying to fix it.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it's cool.
They
had to get voted on to see if they could buy the team. They had to get a 75% majority to say okay.
Okay.
They ended up with 98% majority.
Who's the other guy? Ryan Reynolds and who?
McElhaney, Rob McElhaney from Always Sunny.
Interesting.
Mythic Quest. That guy.
Hmm.
Yeah, you know him.
I wouldn't. Yeah, if I saw him.
Yeah, he's not. He's not Dennis. Not Charlie. The other one.
Okay, Charlie's the only one I know.
Charlie's
just kind of like him.
He's the rat eater. Yeah.
Yeah, he's one of my best friend's husbands looks exactly like him.
Dennis is the skinnier, like real good looking one.
Okay.
The other one.
Oh, okay.
McElhaney.
Oh, huh.
I don't mean that in any bad way, Rob McElhaney. I'm sorry.
No,
You're just the other one.
Yeah, it's easy to describe. I just watched Drag SOS, and it's these drag queens in the UK, and they go around to kind of towns.
Yeah.
And they just talk to people on the street, and they go, "Do you want to do drag? We're here for a week." And
they just get regular people off the street to do it.
Yeah,
huh?
yeah, and it's and it helps people with like their self confidence.
Oh, I'm sure it does.
And
yeah.
I mean, they got a guy from a football club or soccer club or whatever they say over there, and then they like teach them, like they design a costume for them, and they're like what do you want to overcome, and they teach them a full song and dance thing, and then they perform in front of like the community.
It's kind of
at
cool.
the end of the week, and it's
what was that on?
Netflix or Hulu, or something.
Right.
But it's really cool because there was like,
doesn't that suck that you can't tell people where things are anymore?
I know, because everything just blends together. But it's really, I mean, they couldn't do that in the United States because everyone would be like, ugh.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just cool. It was interesting to
Couldn't
watch.
do it around here.
Yeah. Yeah. And it makes me go, I wish like, the like Americans would be more open to that without thinking that someone's going to, think of them differently.
They always think that, I think they think, once they try it, they won't be able to go back. They'll turn them or something, and that's just not a thing.
It's just like, oh my gosh. Yeah, it's really cool. And then I'm trying to think what else we watched Old Man.
Did you? Was it good?
Oh my God.
Really?
It's
that good?
So good.
Yeah.
And I was not sold on it when they were like, should we watch it? And I was like, I heard it's good, but I don't really know.
Yeah. But it was that good, huh?
Yeah. And I can't believe like Jeff Bridges really rallies.
Really?
Because he was like dying from COVID or something crazy.
Yeah, he was in rough shape.
Yeah. And then he did this after. And he's doing
That's cool.
He's doing stunts.
I'm looking forward to it.
I
just there's so much out there that I just it's tough for me to keep up.
I know. And
I finished Better Call Saul, which was fantastic.
Okay, I have a question. Are they doing another Breaking Bad?
No.
Is that a joke then online?
I guess because it's over.
Yeah, because it was
Gilligan's like I want to do something else.
Because they're talking about Better Call Saul being over, and then they were like they're doing a Breaking Bad reboot thing.
No.
And I was like, there's no way.
Nope.
Okay, good. No. I'm glad.
You got Breaking Bad, you got El Camino, the movie, and then you've got Better Call Saul.
I was let down by El Camino.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. Did you watch Better Call Saul?
No, not yet.
Yeah,
I want to, but
great ending.
Yeah.
Great ending. I can just tell you it's well
happy
worth it.
with it.
Well worth it. Yes. Yeah. Yes. Very happy
That's
with it.
That's good.
It's very true to the series. Yeah. Very good.
Yeah. I think is it what genre does it fall under? Drama?
Oh yeah, it's definitely drama.
Okay.
Yeah. A little action.
Laughable?
Yes. Some.
Okay.
Yeah. There's definitely comedic parts in it. Yeah.
Okay.
It's very slow. Lots of character development.
Yeah.
But it pays off in the end.
How many seasons?
6.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's only like 10 episodes a season or something like that. But
Are they
still,
an hour?
Yeah, they're 40 minutes, you know, whatever. I think the last one was like an hour and a half.
Well, yeah, because it's wrapping it up.
There was so much speculation on these last few episodes, and nobody online was right about any of it.
That's great.
Yes.
Oh, I love that.
Nobody was right.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah. I mean, they were in the area, but they were like, this is what's going to happen. Nope. Didn't. So, yeah, I love it. They could have gone a different way with the ending, and they didn't, and it's very satisfying.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, you should watch it. You really should. I think Corey and I are about to start watching both of them because he's never seen either one. And so I think we're going to chronicle our way through those.
Through both Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad?
El Camino and Better Call Saul, yeah. The only reason this came up, and this is the last thing we got to get out of here.
Yeah.
The only reason this came up is there's a guy on Reddit who took all three things, Breaking Bad, El Camino, Better Call Saul, put the timelines together, and so you have to watch a scene from here, then a flashback from there, and then a scene from here, and it all makes sense in chronological order.
Whoa.
That guy's got some time on his hands.
So can you go through it and kind of
you can it's like the Marvel movie chronology or whatever,
I never got into that world. So,
I mean, I like Marvel movies, but there's no way I'm watching them in order. That's whatever.
That's interesting. So so you have to like watch all Better Call Saul and then kind of go back and go, oh.
Well,
like
if you do it by this guy's plan, you watch like 20 minutes here, then skip over to this episode and watch 10 minutes, then skip over to this episode and watch that 30 minutes. Then you can watch this full episode, and then because there's so many flashbacks and different things, flash forwards.
Okay.
Yeah.
I might watch it that way.
I know
then.
it'd be kind of cool. I wish somebody would put it together like on an extended DVD or something, and it was like
I bet
that.
someone could. Someone would.
Somebody could.
Someone's gonna make a 3-part YouTube series, like YouTube thing.
Yeah.
Huh.
It'd be super cool.
Yeah, because like you can take college. Well, for a couple years, you could take college courses just on Breaking Bad.
I swear to God, I thought you were going to say Call of Duty.
Ew.
I don't.
No.
I couldn't believe that was going to come out of your mouth.
No. You could take college courses.
You could take Call of Duty courses.
Studying Breaking Bad.
Wow.
Because
I can see freaking script writing and stuff. I mean, because it is beautifully written.
And it was like how they used color and like how they would shoot from a certain angle to prove a certain point or it's very, very interesting.
In Better Call Saul, there's a lot of black and white that shows you different moments in time and stuff. He uses color really well in it.
I love it.
Like the last 6 episodes, almost all of it's in black and white.
That's great.
Yeah.
Huh.
Very cool.
And
it flashes past Breaking Bad as to what
after.
happens in the aftermath. Yeah.
Because I've always wondered.
Yeah, it tells you everything.
Oh.
It's really good.
Okay.
Yeah.
We might have to watch it. I'm gonna bring it up tonight and see what.
Yeah. See if he buys into it. Yeah. Show him that thing on Reddit.
Yeah, I will.
I don't get anybody interested.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Well, Kate, this was wonderful. Thank you again.
Fun. Yeah.
It's always fun. All right. We'll see you guys later, and be on the lookout. I might start releasing some of these tapes.
Cool. Awesome.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Until I look back and see how deep my valley, how high the hill, and each step nearer to eternity. I know not what my future holds.
This has been a Rogue Media podcast.
Frozen, frozen, heroes. Gonna tell you about frozen, frozen, heroes. Gonna tell you about.
Hey, I'm Zach.
And I'm Mike.
And we have a fantastic new podcast to tell you about. Bros, Foes, and Heroes. It's the two of us looking into the world of comics, breaking down some characters that you may have never heard of, and some that are just absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, so Zach comes up with a character each time, and I go into it just completely blind. I don't know who this person is or what their abilities are or anything, and basically I guess we kind of go over their origin story and just some of the ridiculous stuff that maybe, especially Golden Age stuff.
Oh, Golden Age stuff is always the best, and we will make sure to highlight all of the shenanigans and just absolute weirdness of everything.
Yeah, that's right. So subscribe today and follow us on Instagram at Bros, Foes, Heroes.
And if you don't, I know where you live. Not really, but please subscribe.
Frozen, frozen, heroes. Gonna tell you about frozen, frozen, heroes. Gonna tell you about.
Hi, I'm Hank. You might remember me from a show called King of the Hill. Check out a King of the Hill rewatch podcast. These boys ain't rap, but they are funny. Find the podcast anywhere you get your podcasts or at roguemedianetwork.com. I tell you what.